At my husband's family barbecue, his sister joked, "If you disappeared tomorrow, no one would even notice." Everyone laughed, except me. I simply raised my hot dog and said, "Challenge accepted." That night, I packed up, cut all contact, and disappeared. A year later, it's them who've been forgotten. My husband's family barbecue. My husband's sister made a joke, "If you disappeared tomorrow, no one would even notice." Everyone laughed except me. I just held up my hot dog and said, "Challenge accepted." I moved out that night, cut all contact, and disappeared. A year later, who's been forgotten now? My name is Vanessa. I'm 34, and despite 7 years of marriage to Gregory, I always felt like an outsider in his family. Last summer at their annual barbecue, I held a fragile hope that things would finally be different. Gregory's sister, Amanda, had other plans. While we were all gathered around the picnic table, I tried to share a bit about my graphic design work. Amanda cut me off with a smake. "If you disappeared tomorrow, no one would even notice." Laughter erupted around the table, even from Gregory. I just raised my hot dog, met her gaze directly, and said, "Challenge accepted." That very night, I moved out. So what happened when I reappeared a year later? Gregory and I met during our last year of college. I was studying graphic design and working part-time at a coffee shop to pay my tuition. He was finishing his business degree, with his parents footing the bill. We clicked one night when he came in for a late study session and we started talking about the book I was reading. Our romance was a whirlwind. Within 3 months, we were inseparable. By graduation, he proposed with a ring that cost more than my entire student debt. I was completely swept off my feet by his charm, intelligence, and what I believed was genuine love. When we married a year later, I thought I was gaining not just a partner but a new family. The Caldwells were everything my family wasn't: affluent, well-connected, and tight-knit in their own particular way. Gregory's father, Richard, built a successful marketing firm. His mother, Patricia, ran their social calendar with military precision while serving on 3 charity boards. Amanda, his sister, was already a junior executive at their father's company by age 27. The younger brother, Michael, was the family rebel, who still somehow landed a cushy job at his uncle's investment firm. My background couldn't have been more different. My single mom worked 2 jobs, and I grew up understanding the value of a dollar and the dignity of hard work. My sister, Olivia, and I shared a bedroom until I went to college. Holidays meant homemade gifts and potluck dinners with our neighbors. When I first visited the Caldwell's sprawling colonial home, I felt like I'd stepped onto a movie set. The class differences were subtle but constant. Patricia would compliment my design work as if it were a cute hobby, not a profession. Richard would explain basic business concepts to me at dinner,